This video is covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, etc.
Good morning. Good morning, guys. Let me turn this down. We're just going to get right to it. I'm going to have a hard conversation with you guys. We're going to talk about some stuff. And then I'd very much, if you guys are willing to move on with me, hopefully you are, I very much would like to move on and try to get back to normalcy. However that is, whatever normalcy may be, whatever it is, this ain't it. I'm just going to say that. So I'm going to give a little bit more time. Unfortunately, I have the I don't even know how to say it. Like, I had to turn on members only because well, at least I know you're not leaving me, Dusty Garbage Girl. Thank you for that. I had to turn on members only because there's no way I'm not going to be able to say what I want to say, because they flood my chat. So it's crazy. Just want to give a little bit more time. I probably should have made a post. Let me do that real quick. Let me make a post for my subscribers. Like, that's really who I care about. So I got a message this morning. All right, give me just a second. See, look, you're already starting, Cash. Why? Bree has never sent me a receipt to show me where she donated, number one. So once again, Bree, please send me the receipt of where you donated. And number two, y'all are about to clearly 100% find out that my legal fund is 100% legitimate and 100% not fraudulent, Cash. I don't know why you're bothering me, but please stop. I'm not bothering you. Leave me alone. I'm seriously not going to entertain anybody that comes in here to nitpick and try to cause fights with me. I'm not for it today. Troopers Mom, thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome to the green team. Yes, Tracy G, I'm going to talk about that next on another live. Press conference on now. May not get many in chat. Just thought you might want to know. Thank you, Tracy. I'm going to talk about it, the press conference, after this stream. I'll start another stream, but I have to do, and you know what, if people need to get the replay, if they need to catch my replay, that's perfectly fine. Kentucky Live says, watching baby on TV, no presser yet. Hi, Kentucky. Hey, Kentucky Live. Hey, Kitty Catty. Detroit Rock City. Hello. Well, at least I don't think you're mad at me. You just called me beautiful. And if some of you are mad at me, I understand completely. Opal Sisk, nice to see you. Roll a Mile Investigate. Hey, beautiful lady. Hey, Ivy Lee. Thank you for being here. Hey, Texas Strong. Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. It says, Randa. Good morning, Randa. Nice to see you. Just going to wait a minute, let a couple more come in, and then we're going to talk. Because last night I fell asleep, Kitty Catty. And I did fall asleep. But not, once some more people come in, we'll talk about it. You're a warrior? Well, that's good. Who timed you out, Horseman? I'm sorry that you got timed out. Good morning, Marlena. Good morning. Horseman, I'm not aware of that. I'm sorry that happened. Maybe could it be an accident? Thank you, Randa. I know that a lot of people flooded my chat, from what I understand. And you know what? There's probably going to be some people that are not happy with what I explained, but the truth is the truth, and I can't tell you what you want to hear. You know what I mean? I can only tell you what the truth is. And I'm coming to you guys, my subscribers, telling you what it is. And taking accountability and saying, hey, I get it. I see you. I hear you. I'm not lacking self-awareness. I see what's going on. You know, obviously, my channel, I don't want to lose my channel. I don't want to burn my channel to the ground. I don't want to throw away everything that I worked 3 years to build, 3 tireless years of barely ever taking a day off, you know. It's crazy. It takes a lot for me to get mad. I turned this down just a little bit. I did go to bed as soon as I ended it last night. I went straight to the bed. So I think, what is 277? I know we got the press conference, so I'm just going to go ahead and get right to it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. If you don't mind, please take a second, click the thumbs up. The more thumbs up we get, the more people will find the channel that don't know we exist. I am Tracy. I'm absolutely exhausted. Physically, mentally, emotionally, every way that you can imagine. This stuff is just too much. and I don't expect anybody to understand it unless, yeah, Horseman, I feel that way too. Horseman says it is embarrassing for us subs because they think we are dumb to support you. It's hard to support when you keep doing the same thing to yourself night after night. I'm not mad, but I can't understand why. Yes, and I feel the same way. Hell, I'm embarrassed. It's me, of course. I'm absolutely embarrassed. Hold on. I'm gonna try my damnedest not to get emotional. So just bear with me. Yeah, I do. I have pushed. Oh shit, I'm not gonna get emotional. Yeah, Brenda, it is too far. It is. But at the same time, regardless of what they do to me and how far they go and what they do, that's them, right? That's them. They'll have to answer for that. But I have to answer for me, right? And I have to be responsible for myself. And it's up to me to take care of myself. Let me block these people. This is why I'm doing. If I have to turn the chat off, I'll turn it off because I'm not here for these hate channels. I'm not here right now for these people that like very much would want to see me die. Like I am absolutely convinced of it. No far is far enough for these mugs. Like they keep going deeper and deeper and deeper. I'm not here for you. I don't care. I rebuke you. I rebuke all of your evil in the name of Jesus Christ. I rebuke all of the attacks that are coming my way in the name of Jesus Christ. I rebuke all of your evil. You can't go past the bloodline. You never will. If you don't understand that, I don't expect you to. I'm covered in a hedge of protection, which is why I'm still here. And after today, I will no longer give you my energy. I will not. I'm not going to let you make me spiral. I'm not. So at the end of the day, yes, I'm going through probably one of the most traumatic times that I've ever been through in terms of dealing with these people. I'm just going to cut right to it. I'm burning the candle at both, and I'll have a drug test probably today or Monday at the latest to prove that it's nothing more than I'm just tired. I have to stop going live at night. I have kids. Y'all know that. I have to get up. Hold on. I feel like such a marshmallow right now. Sorry. Oh my God. And I'm not crying because of those people. Hold on. I've been emotional all morning too. Not just because of all of this. Okay. Ooh, stop crying. I'm about to get mad. I hate this. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to suck it up, get it together. Now my nose is stopped up. Please stop. Don't come in here. There are no lies. I'm not lying. I'm being 100% transparent right now. Please get out of my chat. Okay, I'm going to say this. I cannot say this any more than I have 100 billion times. For fuck's sakes, let me tell y'all right now, if I was on drugs, I would admit it at this point, okay? To be honest with you, I would have admitted it forever ago. If I was on drugs, I would have admitted that shit forever ago. I'm not. None. I have documents to prove that, by the way. I know that's what they want to hear, but I'm not going to tell you something just because you want to hear that. I'm just not. I'm not. I mean, it's not true. I'm not going to ever admit to something that's not true. I'm going to say this one more time. I am not on drugs. So if you're here hoping that you can, hear that, you're not. You're just not. Because it's not true. Anyway, I am physically, mentally, emotionally exhausted in every sense of the word. Okay? Just hold on a minute. This is the worst time I'm getting a call. Hold on, guys. Okay, I apologize for that. I had to take that call. That was actually I'm glad that I got that call because it made me be able to calm down for a minute. Okay, all right. Now that I'm like I can talk without freaking breaking up. I'm not here to sit here and give some kind of janky ass confession that I'm on drugs. I know that's what people are waiting for that are in the back. I'm not, okay? I'm not. I'm sorry. No matter how many ways you try to slice it, you can't make that happen. All I can tell you is the truth. And in the last, it's been a rough year. Can we just say that? But specifically in the last couple of months, it has been fucking horrific. I mean, some of my mods can tell you because they talk to me every day. In a normal person's life, usually you have a tragic event or some kind, like there's something like traumatic that happens like every once in a while, right? Well, and I don't even want to admit this because I know it gives these people satisfaction, but I'm not here to talk to them. I'm here to talk to y'all. Okay. And some of my mods can tell you this. And that's why I get so angry when people give them such a hard time. Don't go to them and tell them that they're not being genuine friends to me. Don't ever go to them and tell them that they're coddling me or enabling me or not helping me or, putting me like everything that they don't deserve that. These women have went through the fire with me. They have rode through some shit and they don't even have to, but they still choose to do it. And I can tell you right now, these women can tell you the things that we've went through and just in the last couple of months alone is ridiculous and nobody should have to go through it. Nobody. I'm surprised that it's just catching up to me now, to be honest. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't know how else to say. And it's not anybody's, it's not your fault. It's not your responsibility to do anything for me. I know that I have to take accountability and be responsible for myself as an adult. And that's what I'm doing. And that's what I intend on doing. This shit's embarrassing. You don't think it's embarrassing to me to go live and then try? Hold on. Thank you, little bit. Thank you to everybody becoming a member. I'll thank all of you guys. Oh, damn, my stupid nose is going to be stopped up. I'll thank all of y'all in just a minute. Thank you. Just thank you for becoming members. I'm sorry I have to make it members only. It's the only way that I can get them to I mean, they still don't leave me alone, but you know what I'm saying. I can actually talk. There's things are going to be changing for me. Thank you, Paige. What are you no, I'm not doing this, Nicole. I'm not doing this. I'm not talking about Charlie Kirk right now until my next stream. If you want to talk about me now, then talk about me. You have your First Amendment right to your opinion 100%. But what you don't do, you don't have a right to torment somebody. You don't have a right to cyber harass and stalk another person. That's not freedom of speech. Sorry. Seriously. It's just not. And let's just please, let's not talk about Charlie Kirk right now. I'm upset about that too. Okay, back to it. Sorry, y'all. Okay. I just can't believe the audacity of that. So let me just explain to y'all, because I do want to be as transparent as I possibly can. My day, right? Okay. Because I mean, if there's anybody willing to believe me that I'm not on drugs, my mods know. My mods have seen it. They know firsthand I'm not. Plus, they talk to me every day. I'm not the only one, who's saying this. I don't even care. If you think I'm on drugs, you're just going to have to think that. All that matters is CPS knows that. My kids know that they don't live that kind of life. These people are putting the worst. They're taking bits and pieces of my story and perverting it and making it the worst possible scenario. And that's what they're putting out. And it's absolutely bullshit. So anyway, in my day, okay, I have to get up at 5:30 and then I have to take my kids to school. I have to get them ready and all that. And then I have to come home. And then at that point I'm awake because I mean, you wake up, you have to go drive and all that, right? Like I'm awake. And then I have stuff to do around the house. And then I have to go run errands and I have to go do groceries. And I stay awake because all you parents in the chat, y'all know what I'm talking about when I tell you there's not enough hours in the day. I'm pretty much going to pay for doing this live right now because I could be doing my laundry right now. I could be taking the trash off. Like you know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff to do in one day. And not on top of that, I've got appointments. I've got meetings with Neil and Christian's teachers. We have eye doctor appointments. I've got 3 other kids that, contrary to what people say, I take care of them too. I haven't lost my kid. So I go all day and I don't sit down. I'm not a sitter. The most that I sit down in a day is when I go live. So I'm up on my feet moving around from 5:30 in the morning until 10:30 at night when I go live. And what happens is, and Craig will try to blast the music to keep me awake, and that distracts me because it's hard for me to function when my ADHD just goes crazy. But I mean, he did try to do that last night because I was starting to get tired. But what happens is I come and I sit down in my office and I go live with you guys, and I'm fine for a little while, and then I'm pushing myself. That's exactly what I'm doing. And everybody keeps telling me it's medical, and I can understand why y'all would think that. But honest to God, the only time I do this are on the days where I push myself and I try to stay. It's like Craig said to me this morning, you can't get up at 5:30 in the morning and stay up till 3:30 at night. You just can't do it. It's physically impossible. And for so long, I have just gone so hard, just so hard. And on top of that, that's just the physical. That's just the physical. Okay. Now with the mental and the emotional, y'all, I don't know who's going to show up at my house from day to day. My kids are on edge, staying nervous. Somebody knocks on the door, we jump. If we hear a noise, one of the cats jumps on the air conditioner outside or something, all of us are just, it's too much. And then when look, they can downplay this all they want. They can downplay it and say, "Oh, I was just trying to warn her what could happen." But when you have somebody drive by my house and tell me that y'all have somebody close, and I'm sorry to break this up, but it is a very real factor. And I'm gonna go ahead and apologize in advance because I know this is gonna piss people off, but I'm giving you a look into my mind and in my heart right now. And I'm telling you what I worry about. When there's someone driving by my house, and I just had a girl, 2 weeks ago, go live and say that she's going to weaponize her ex against me, and that ex lives in the same state as me. You can tell me 100 times it's not. I'm going to worry. Who the fuck was that driving by my house? Is this chick that demented to do something like that? I don't know. How would you feel? How would any one of you handle that? I feel like we're so desensitized on YouTube that people don't, they're so easily brush things off because it happened. Like, it's like once something happens, it's not a big deal anymore. Whereas in the real world, this is major. You know what I mean? Like, you don't stalk people. In the real world, you get arrested for stalking a person. Only in YouTube world can you do shit like that. Exactly, little bit. Exactly. And the only reason I'm talking about this right now is because it's a part of the stress that I'm under. So when I do lay down and go to sleep, it's still not good sleep. They want to sit there and compare us to school shooters. Who the fuck does that? Who does that? So I'm not gonna go on and on and on about it. This is me coming to y'all as raw as I can, as real as I can, as being as transparent as I possibly can be. I'm so sorry, Petty Kitty. I really am. I've got to make changes for myself and for the better part of the channel for you guys, because I see it and I know it's hard. For people to sit there and call y'all stupid, or to say that you're enablers or you're doing me wrong, and you're really not. We all support you. Craig can no longer be in the background unless he can support you and not say crazy stuff. Yeah. Can one of the mods, I might have to drop it. Hold on a second. I sit for 10 minutes. I'm dozing off. I'm a busy working mom like you, Brittany. No drugs, no drinking, just tired. Thank you. Thank you. And I've had other people say that too. I've had other people do the same thing. PJ, I'm not leaving YouTube if that's what you're saying. Let me give y'all a glimpse into my mind as in regards to leaving YouTube, okay? Because thank you, Renee. I appreciate that. Let me give you a glimpse into my mind in regards to leaving YouTube, okay? If I was to leave YouTube tomorrow, that will mean that I went through all of this shit for nothing, for nothing. That will mean all of this pain and suffering for the past year, all of the trying, you know what I mean, is for nothing. And here's another thing. Thank you, Boston. I love you. If I did leave tomorrow, do you know what's gonna happen? They're going to find somebody else to do this too. And what if that person's not as strong as I am? I had to go to the occupational health place this week and have somebody stare at my private while I peed in a cup. You guys, I have never been in trouble in my life, okay? And I don't care what Queen Bee says. She's a liar. It's not true. I've never had CPS called on me in my real life, ever. If it was based on my real life and on my own merits, CPS would never come to my house. Ever, ever, ever. YouTube, the people on YouTube are the results of CPS coming to my house. And the fact that I had to do that is humiliating. I'm humiliated, absolutely humiliated and traumatized because I felt like a criminal. I felt like I just can't even explain it. I can't even explain it. And then they release an email chain with the caseworker, and they try to say that my family was found like basically guilty of neglect. Like there was evidence of neglect. That's not true. That document, if it's real at all, is saying that the allegations that they made meet the criteria for an investigation, not that they found nothing. It's just that simple. And somebody asked the other day, well, if they found nothing, why are they calling you to do a drug test? Well, that's because you guys are accusing me of being on drugs. So they got to make sure that we're not on drugs. Don't let them bring you down. You have a right to be a YouTuber and make your living doing this, just like they and 99% of YouTubers do ignore them, Brittany. I know, and that's another part of the accountability that I'm coming to y'all about. I'm taking accountability for not shutting off when I need to shut off. I want to say that I'm sorry to y'all and my mods for making it harder on y'all, because y'all don't deserve the grief that y'all are getting either. And I'm sorry. When I when I choose a topic, an actual case, I choose that case because I'm passionate about it, right? I am, Tiff. Thank you, Tiff. I love you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Marie. Thank you. I know, and that's bullshit. You shouldn't, Tiff. And that's what I try to tell people. My friends are the ones that know. My friends are the ones that know that I'm not all these things that these people are saying. They all know it. But I want to take accountability because that's the right thing to do. And I can sit here and talk to y'all all day long about what these people have done to me. At the end of the day, it doesn't take away from the fact that I have to be responsible for myself. I have to be responsible for my own well-being. I have to be responsible for the decisions that I make. And it's time. It's time. So from now on, this is what I'm kind of coming to y'all, and I'm going to ask you guys, please have patience with me, okay? If I feel like I'm even getting the least bit sleepy, I'm going to end the stream. I would much rather end the stream than to sit there and fall asleep. It's not fair to y'all. It's not fair to myself. It's giving them way more ammunition to use against me. It's a disrespect to the cases. I want to cover the cases. All right. So she's screen sniping me. Is that what you're telling me? We need to strike her. Girl, you don't learn your lesson. This shit ends right now. Somebody actually sent me some information on how to report people in the UK, and I was actually shocked. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God. Trisha, Tiff, oh my God, we can report people. Yeah, Joneson, jump back into your topics, do it while the boys are at school, then you'll be able to have your home life, internet. Yes, exactly. And I was thinking the schedule would be so helpful. I think so too, Joneson, because I was thinking like, And even if I did an evening live, then I need to just do one around 6 o'clock because, you know, after homework and stuff, the boys they have their own chill time, you know, before bed. So I was thinking after homework and dinner, around 6 p.m. would be another good time too. Like if I wanted to do a night stream, I'm just gonna have to go early. I'm just gonna have to go early, y'all. And I do have times where I can break it up. And that's what, and I have to do it. I have to make that change for myself, and I have to make that change for everybody, for all of us. So I'm not gonna say nothing to her, y'all. I'm biting my tongue. I ain't gonna say nothing to her. Jesus. Reporting people won't make it stop. You keep ignoring as we have valid points. As a friend, I won't coddle. I'm not giving it to her. She wants it so bad. Reporting. Okay. Just give me a minute, y'all. Just give me a minute. I need a minute. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. There's strength in not responding. I just want that to be known. People that don't respond deserve so much respect because that takes a shit ton more of strength, in my opinion, than just telling them what you want to tell them. Oh, I'm sitting here spilling my heart out to y'all, being as 100% honest with y'all as I can. I just shared shit with y'all that I probably shouldn't have shared with y'all. If I was on drugs, I would just come out and say that shit, because at that point, CPS would already know it. You know what I mean? Because they freaking check you for everything. And if you ain't ever had CPS, I didn't know shit about it until now either. But if you never had CPS on you, let me tell you something, and don't take my word for it. Do your own research. They pick you apart with a fine-tooth comb. This chick was looking at my baseboards, bro. Like, she was looking in the corners. They pick you apart with a fine-tooth comb, and they take photos of everything. Everything. So people don't know my life and the goings on in my home from YouTube, when I don't even turn my camera on most of the time. Just please remember that. Like, just try to be a little logical. Just a little logical. Just a little. Just a little. My kids are 10 and 11, 17, 16. My kids are 10, 11, 16, 17, and 20. Okay? And up until April of 2025, I have never gotten one CPS call on me. That's for a reason. And the ones that call CPS are the ones that have never laid eyes on one child of mine. I do, Tiff. I feel old as hell. That's what I'm saying. Shayna, that's what I'm saying. Don't go to my friends and tell them that they coddle me, because you couldn't be more wrong. And y'all look funny as fuck. Like, y'all look stupid as fuck. And you look funny as hell. Going to people that actually know me and talk to me every single day, 8 hours a day sometimes, because while we do our shit, you know, our home life stuff, we'll do calls and put it on speaker and talk while we all do our stuff. And let me tell you something. These women know. If anybody knows, they know. So y'all look silly as a mofo going to these people that actually know and trying to tell them something. And you're wrong as hell. And poor Kelsey, they give her such hell on X. Kelsey is not my paralegal. She don't simp for me. The only reason she says the shit she says is because she knows. I'm telling you it is. And then I'm going to tell y'all something else. Like, I'm not going to stay stuck on this topic, but I'm going to tell you something else that's funny as hell. It's really funny to watch these people, to watch their theories morph. Their theories morph daily, right? So they said that I took up money for Christians too. Bro, that's never happened. That's a bold-faced lie. And then they said CPS had to get a court order for me to drug test because I refused one. Y'all just pulling the stuff out y'all's booty. Like you just made that up completely. Bro, I don't know when we arrived at the moment of where you can make allegations without proof, but we need to pull that back. Like, we need to end that like yesterday. Anybody that makes an allegation needs to have the receipts to prove it. I agree with that. And here's the thing, I'm not gonna play the whataboutism, Joneson, but I will say this. I'm the only one that's dropped any receipts at all to show that my attorney's been paid. I've shown multiple invoices. Like, I've never seen anything from them. Their subs just believe everything they say willy-nilly. Maybe rotate your stream someday. Do a day stream some and do an evening stream when you feel. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Lindsay. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking. And can I just throw this out there real quick too? What kind of a fool would I be to start a fundraiser for an attorney and take the money and use it for something else? That's a crime. Other people might do that, but not me. I ain't stupid. That's called theft by deception. That's a crime. You can't take money and tell somebody that you're going to use it for a specific reason and then take that money and use it for something else. That's theft by deception. And Kelsey says, did not create receipts. No. Kelsey did not create receipts. Jesus. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Kels. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all think this girl is doing immoral, dirty, like, you're out of your mind. We don't do that kind of stuff. We don't. Every one of these girls in my corner have moral boundaries. We have strong moral boundaries. We don't go after kids. We don't look people up. We're not behind. I mean, I ain't gonna put private messages out because it ain't right, but I could, and it would blow people's minds. I know, right? Finally, a super chat that's not hateful. Thank you, Nunya. She says, change is possible. Set a schedule, stick with it, and ignore. It's not easy, but your subs deserve it. Can't comment, so here. Thank you. Thank you, Nunya. I appreciate that. I'm sorry. If I don't put it on members only, they'll flood my chat. But they already are paying for insults. But yes, thank you. That's my plan. I appreciate that, y'all, and I appreciate the ones that are here, Joneson and Lindsay and all of you. I appreciate it. There's going to be a couple things coming out in the coming days, possibly today. So be looking for that. Just heads up. I'm praying that when things are revealed, you know what? I'm not even gonna say that. Because you know why? These people are gonna be out of sight and out of mind from me because I can't give them my energy. I just can't. It's Christian's tooth. Tiffany, I don't know why they're bringing his tooth up. My kid's teeth ain't nobody's concern. Do you know, that's like you're picking on a little kid. That's so weird. Christian chipped his tooth at school. I think it was like 2 years ago. Okay. He chipped his tooth at school. And this is how cruel these people are. He chipped it in gym class. Just like any mama would do, just like any decent mama would do. I called the dentist. They told me that I would have to take him an hour away because he was little. And in order for them to fix it, because of his age, they were going to have to put him under anesthesia. I wasn't ready for all that. Sorry, not sorry. Call me selfish. If he come crying to me, I made a deal with myself that we would wait till he got a little bit older and go get it fixed, because then that way they can just give him some laughing gas. Because I seen Christian go under anesthesia and it traumatized me, and I'm scared. I'm scared for my kid to go back under it. So we agreed, me and the dentist agreed that we would wait, just a little bit for him to get old enough to where he can just use the gas. Use the gas to do what they need to do. And all it is a chipped front tooth. And I said that if Christian came to me complaining about it or embarrassed about it at school, I would, suck it up and go through with it. But he never has. It's never been a problem. Not once has he ever come to me about that damn tooth. Kids, believe it or not, these kids are more mature than the damn grown-ups on YouTube. Would you get that? Little kids in elementary school are being more mature about some shit than these grown-ups on YouTube. I would never call a little kid's chipped tooth out. Something's wrong with you. So that's it. That's all. He's actually getting it fixed in the next couple weeks, believe it or not. But they're just gonna cap it, I think. I don't know. Hell, we'll see how they're gonna do it. But I don't know why they're bringing my kid's tooth up. They've said that, you know, I'm a bad mama for not doing it. I'm neglectful. They said Laura, for some reason the other day, said that I've collected money for my kid's tooth. No, that's never happened. I don't need money for his tooth. When he's going to get it fixed, we have everything we need to fix it. Your kids are used because they're the only way they can hurt you is your yeah, they're trying to get my kids taken from me. It's the craziest thing. Oh, no, he has a chipped front tooth, Tiff. His front tooth is chipped. Landry says, I think someone in Laura's chat told her you collected $300 for the tooth to get fixed and didn't get it fixed. Just shows how rumors run wild. Yeah, complete lie, and they just run with it. Never happened, Landry. Just like they said that I got TVs and stuff from my subs. My subscribers have never bought me a TV. Not one. You know what? I gotta tell y'all, I was very nervous to do this stream. And I didn't know if I was going to go through with it, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did it. And I'm glad that I'm talking to you guys now. And I'm glad that all of you have stood by me. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Give me just a minute. We support you, Britt. Thank you. No, hopefully y'all just heard me. I was sending a message. Definitely texting, not sleeping. Eric says yes, and he received the Presidential Scholarship Award. Did he, Eric? Okay. I don't think Colin. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's not call anybody that. I don't like that. Regardless of how we feel about anybody, let's not do that. You have more people than you think that do not agree with what's being done to you. Thank you, Eric. I like your is that your motorcycle? I like that. I like it a lot. We'll guard you. We'll guard you if you snooze. Yeah, I'm no more snoozing for me, right? No more snoozing for me. I can't. I gotta take myself to bed like a big person, a big girl. No more snoozing for me. I'm gonna make that song "Snooze" by SZA my theme song. Oh my goodness. I don't think I dropped the members only link. I forgot. Hold on, let me do that one time real quick. I may have to do this for a little while. Hopefully not. No Doe's theme song, kitty catty. Hey Holly. So funny. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to grab the jeez. I hate when I get upset because my freaking nose gets all stopped up. All right, let me see. Gonna go to studio. See if I can grab it. Great way to support the channel is by hitting that thumbs up. Yes. Hey Daisy Love. Y'all, I'm ready to get the channel back the way it was. I want to go back to my like open panels. I miss having people come up. I miss the iron sharpens iron so much. I miss having conversations back and forth. There's some stuff coming out about summer whales, y'all. We got to talk about. And Mississippi Missy, listen, I don't owe anybody that type of information. I don't even know why people think that you're entitled to know that. Nobody's entitled to know my personal business like that. I don't understand how anybody thinks they are. A lot of weird pics of Koberger. I saw that, Marlena. We have so much backed up that we got to talk about. Stuff with Koberger, the interviews with the roommates. We have conversations about Candace or Summer Wells that I need. Did y'all hear about that? It's crazy. Hey, Moon, Mernin. Landry says, since Brittany is going to make changes, we as her subs and members need to also no running back and forth telling her who is streaming her, not getting all upset if a comment or a milestone is missed. Thank you, Landry. Thank you. I appreciate that. Things will get better, Brittany. Remember, saying all good things must come to an end. They're having a good time, and that's going to stop at some point, right? I can't believe they're having a good time doing all that either, you know? No, what happened with Candace? So I heard through the grapevine that Jinky, remember Jinky from the farm ladies or whatever? I think Jinky come out and said that Candace admitted that CPS was on them. Like some stuff had come out about the kids, like that basically that Candace had confirmed to her that there was abuse in the house. Did you guys see that? From what I heard. Yeah, Jinky's rumor has it. Yes. Marlena, did you hear that? It's scary to think of who the next person. I know, Holly, it is. I didn't see it, but I'm going to have to check it. Yeah, I think we might talk about it. I'm going to have to look into it a little more, but I think we're going to talk about it one of these nights or afternoons whenever we go live. But yeah, it was crazy. Oh my goodness, you guys. It's been rough. Like this is, I just keep telling myself, woosah. You know, this too shall pass. This stuff's going to blow over, right? Eventually, and we'll be back in business. I tell you what, I'm just being 100% transparent with y'all when I say this. I have learned a hard lesson through this situation. I will never be so quick to judge somebody or assume that I know what someone else is doing, or you know what I mean? Like y'all would be the amount of things that come out, basically the things that are said about me in a day, like the amount of false allegations that are made against me in one day are mind-blowing. Like, and it makes me realize, damn, if they got all of this wrong on me, what have I been wrong about that I was just so sure I was correct on regarding someone else's situation? I will never be so quick to judge another person after going through this. Investness, thank you so much. That is amazingly sweet of you. I appreciate that more than you know. Your support. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I have to figure out something besides super stickers. Well, that's really nice though, and I appreciate it. You have no clue how much that helps the channel, and it means very much to me. Thank you so much. Wow. That's incredibly generous. That is so awesome. Thank you. Oh, I heard something the other day, and I just gotta say this. Speaking of assumptions, Scranton Strangler says, I told my daughter, I don't know how Brittany has taken it. I don't think I could. You're a strong woman. You know what, Scranton? I'm gonna say this, right? I don't know if that's true. I think I'm crazy. I don't think that I'm strong. I think I'm just crazy as hell. I mean, you'd have to be mad to keep going through this. But I definitely, because only until you actually experience it yourself do you realize how people can be so sure. Like I told y'all before, I think that some of these individuals would be willing to go up in front of a judge and swear under oath some of the things that they believe of me that are actually not true. I mean, that's how sure they are. I mean it, and it makes me just, I'm not going to do that to anybody. Like this, I'm telling you, like I can't. You don't know someone's situation, and you don't know what someone's going through, and you certainly don't know someone's day-to-day life just based on a couple of hours on YouTube, especially when the person doesn't cam up. You know what I mean? Like if they're not doing a vlog, it's not like it's a situation like that show, you know, one of those family vloggers where you show your day to day. Nothing. Like you're armed with nothing. It's crazy. Eric Jasper says, me either. I apologize again. I don't know you, and I shouldn't have been allowing others to influence me to that point. I too was harassing you. I'm very sorry for scaring your kids. Oh, Eric, I cannot. That means so much to me, and thank you so much. I can tell you that I don't think I ever seen you say anything in relation to my kids, but I do appreciate that more than you know. I think that we all can come out better from this and try to do things in a more productive way, right? Like I don't know. I just that it takes so much for a person to be willing to come out and apologize like that. And thank you so much, Eric. And if I said anything about you or I've been rude to you at all, I apologize to you as well. Seriously. Stop it. You're blaming others again. Get a job like the rest of us. Okay. You just became a member to say that. I hope that $1.99 was worth it. Joneses, as you learn not to make judgments and to be so set in your beliefs about another person's situation. Does that mean that you're apologetic in regards to what you felt about Clue's situation? Yeah, I'm not too proud to admit that. I mean, I've said that before. I think she's a piece of shit. I think that she's evil and sociopathic, and I think that she doesn't have the ability to feel compassion or sympathy for another person. But with that being said, yes, I shouldn't have said the things I said about her. And I mean, I've said that before, even body shaming. Like, I've never been the kind of person to go after people's looks. And so, like, I've lost myself through a lot of this too. I've done things that I'm not proud of. But I'm just letting y'all know right now that there will be no Brittany going up on somebody's panel and, begging for forgiveness. Oh, hell no. She called my kids ugly and said all kind of horrible shit about them. Brittany, do you think maybe an apology to Chris and Katie for any conclusions that you jumped to? No. Nope. I will not apologize to Chris and Katie. But I'll say this. When it comes to true crime cases, and if people actually go and look at the way that I've covered cases in the last 2 months, you'll see I have pulled back a lot on being so judgmental on cases and actually trying to be more open-minded. I do think that there's a lesson to be learned when it comes to covering these cases, and that we have to be careful about pointing the finger at people and prejudging somebody to be guilty when there's no proof that that's happened. So don't get me wrong. Even though I don't necessarily feel apologetic about the Chris and Katie situation, I absolutely do think that there's a way to cover cases, and that we have to be careful in not attacking families and stuff like that. And I've definitely take the criticism and can pick it apart and see how in ways that I can learn to be better myself. Absolutely. We don't know how that kind of just goes hand in hand with what I just said about, not being so judgmental or thinking that I know more than what I do. Pink Warrior, thank you so much. We don't know how strong we are until being strong is the only choice we have, right? Yes, Pink Warrior. That is so true. Nunya, thank you, Nunya. She says, I hope holding back judgment for families based off small bits and pieces of what we see is added. Yes, 100%. That's kind of exactly what I was saying in regards to I won't be as judgmental after going through this myself, because seriously, 95% of the things that are said about me are absolutely untrue on this platform. I can't, the shit they say it's like a complete 180 from what I am. Thank you, Captain Avi, for becoming a member. Welcome to the green team. And anybody that has become a member that I've missed, I apologize. Thank you so much. You're not the only one. Seth has been trashed and accused as well. It's all wrong. You have shown your growth pertaining to true crime, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't. I love true crime. I didn't come to this platform to weaponize cases or do things to make them worse. That's not the position that I want. I want to be somebody that can help bring awareness to things. And I could tell you another thing too, that I probably am going to gracefully bow out of from this moment on, is getting like personal contact with the victims and the families. I'm not saying that that's wrong. Don't get me wrong. Each person is entitled to do and feel the way that they see fit. But just for me personally, after going through all of this stuff with Sebastian's case, I think I'm going to continue with how I was prior to that, and I'm good. Like I don't think getting mixed in with families and the victims is necessarily a good thing at all, because look at what's happened. I don't know. So yeah, guys, I mean, that's pretty much what I got. I just wanted to come and talk to y'all and just tell you I'm sorry. Look, I see it. I know I've been slacking big time. I'm humiliated about it, going to sleep on the damn panel. Can I just say this though real quick? I didn't lie to y'all when I'm telling y'all that my StreamYard is effing up and my internet's been going out. So those were not lies and are not lies. It's absolutely 100% the truth. If anybody's got any suggestions for another what do you call it, live streaming app, it would greatly be appreciated, because StreamYard is going to destroy me. I can't share the screen. It constantly shuts. Like I'll try to click on the tab to the screen that I'm sharing and it'll close it out. Last night our tabs got closed out so many times going through it. StreamYard has some type of bug when it comes to their screen sharing option. And thank you, so many of you, for becoming a member and for offering support. It really does mean so much. Brittany, anyone that knows anything about CPS would know if you or Craig were using, they would have removed your kids, period. Your kids are still in your home, so that means you are both clean. Yes, that's what I've been. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I said. People need to use critical thinking. Look, I'm glad that we had this conversation. I'm so glad. I was nervous about it, but I don't want to lose you guys either. Like, I kind of need y'all in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all keep my channel going. And I don't want to let you down either. Oh, it is absolutely gang stalking. I agree. Yes. Why does the law in North Carolina say it takes 45 days to close a case, even if no problem has been detected? Barbara, I'm not sure that is true. So basically with my situation, right? Like we had to do the drug test. She had to go through my house, my refrigerator and all, all that full jazz, take pictures. She leaves, the case will be open until the end of the month. I don't know why they do that, but that's how it works. Maybe in case something happens in that span, maybe that's a way to safeguard in case they misjudged and something else happens. I don't know, but I think it's a way to protect their self, right? If they checked everything, if the case is still open for the 45 days, if they have any necessary reason to come back, that still gives them the legal option. I don't know, but I will say, like, if they come and they don't find, any reason, anything to write you up on, then they, that 45 days just runs out. They don't bother you. Right. That's always been my biggest fear, Holly. Right. Like, what if I got like a twisted caseworker? Like at this point, it's in any way, like, the attorney's handling it, because it's beyond obvious now that these things are happening. When you make 3 house calls and you find no wrongdoing, it becomes obvious that it's just that you're being harassed at that point. Crazy. Hey Narcos, good to see you. Kitty catty and bestness. I don't know. That's all I got, guys. I'm going to go ahead and go get my shower. CPS can be, yes. And it's stressful for the babies too. Remember that. They will interview anyone you put down and sometimes send packet to them if it's serious enough to ask. Yep, sure do. They called they called my dad and my mother-in-law. All right, y'all. I love y'all. I gotta go. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. I hope y'all feel a little better. Oh, please try to get a nap today if you can, Lovey. Oh, Leah, I'm good. I'm good. I went to bed, girl, last night. I went straight to sleep. All right. I love you guys. Y'all have a good night or good rest of your day. Be back this afternoon. Bye.